Success isn't a fluke. It's a blueprint sketched in the shadows of your own mind. Each thought you entertain is a building block in your future. It's time to take a hard look in the mirror and accept this undeniable truth. You are the architect of your life. Your thoughts fuel your existence. They shape your reality. Are you allowing fear to cement a facade of failure? If so, it's time for a reality check. Picture this. Your mind is a fertile field, and every thought you nurture becomes what you attract. Let that sink in. What are you planting? Negative self-talk, doubt? Or are you cultivating purpose and resolve? Shift your gaze from circumstances that confine you to the limitless potential within you. Stop attributing your struggles to external forces. The power rests with you, always has, always will. This is the silent law of success. When you embrace responsibility for your inner dialogue, an extraordinary transformation begins. No more scapegoats. The moment you stop blaming the world for your struggles is the moment you claim your power. Imagine casting aside the weight of blame and stepping boldly into your role as creator. What you think manifests. Now, let's confront hard truths. Worry attracts nothing but more worry, while focus draws in opportunities. You have the power to magnetize success or repel it. When you consciously direct your mind toward positivity and purpose, progress becomes inevitable. But it begins with a choice. No more wandering aimlessly through life as if you're at the mercy of the wind. Anchor yourself to a goal. Write it down. Place it front and center in your mind. Refuse to drift. Every moment spent without direction is time wasted, potential unrealized. Will you choose to rise? Will you choose to take the reins of your destiny and align your thoughts with your highest aspirations? It's okay to feel fear. It's human. But understand this. Action is the counterforce to fear. When you act, boldly and decisively, you sever the chains of overthinking and hesitation. Remember, success isn't gifted. It's forged through persistent effort, unwavering resilience, and a refusal to quit. Every setback is merely a checkpoint, a question from life. Do you really want this? Harness the silence of your mind and steer it toward what you desire. Own your thoughts. Let them guide you to the heights of your potential. Today you awaken to the realization you're not merely alive, you are in command. Step forward and claim your future. The silent law of success awaits your mastery. You are becoming what you dwell on. Every thought you entertain acts like a magnet, drawing experiences and outcomes that resonate with your beliefs. If you fixate on negativity, pressures, and limitations, you pull more of that misery into your life. But if you shift your focus, if you choose purpose over worry, that is what you'll attract, progress and opportunity. Imagine standing at a crossroads. To your left lies a path marked by anxiety and fear, where every uncertainty looms larger than life. To your right is a road paved with clarity and intention, illuminated by a vibrant vision of your future. Which path will you choose? This moment, right now, is where your power lies. Embrace the responsibility of your thoughts. They are the seeds of your destiny. You may ask, how can I change? Start by defining what you truly want. Write it down. Visualize it with vivid detail. This is not merely wishful thinking. This is reprogramming your mind to align with your goals. Each time doubt creeps in, remind yourself that purpose is your beacon. Redirect your energy toward what serves your ambitions, and watch as the universe responds favorably. As you cultivate this focus, consider the cost of drifting through life. When you allow outside influences to dictate your emotional state, you give up your power. Each day spent without purpose is potential wasted. Trust in the silent law that governs your path. Clarity attracts success when you refuse to be a passive observer. The transformative shift begins as you replace reactive thoughts with intentional visualization. The mind is a powerful tool, and when you discipline it, it becomes your greatest ally. Picture every challenge as an opportunity to grow, every setback as a step toward your ultimate goal. Recognize this truth. Action is the antidote to fear. When you act, you break the cycle of hesitation and self-doubt. Your thoughts may take root in the soil of your mind, but only action causes them to bloom. Every small effort compounds into significant achievement. So today, take that first powerful step toward realizing your dreams. You have the ability to shape your future. It's time to quiet the noise that surrounds you, focus your thoughts, visualize your success, and watch as the world aligns to your will. Your journey begins now. Are you drifting? Picture yourself adrift at sea, the waves tossing you about with no direction. Most people navigate life this way, reaching for the winds of chance rather than setting a steady course towards their destination. But it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to steer your life, to choose purpose over aimlessness. What is your goal? It's time to decide. Write it down. Make it tangible. When you commit to a purpose, you anchor yourself against the turbulent winds of uncertainty. No longer will you allow distractions and doubts to hold you hostage. Clarity is your compass. Let it lead you. Consider the cost of drifting. Every hour spent without intention steals opportunities from your grasp. You may think, I have time. But time is a thief. Each moment is precious. Acknowledge the moments you have already lost to idleness, and let that realization fuel your desire for a focused life. What could you have done instead? What potential lies dormant, waiting for your command? Now, understand this. Every thought you nurture must align with that goal. The mind is a fertile field. Are you planting seeds of doubt and hesitation? Or are you cultivating a garden of determination and action? Shift your mindset from passive consumption to active creation. You're not just a bystander in your life, you are the architect. Design your future with purpose and passion. Action is your liberation. When fear whispers, "What if I fail?" counter with, "What if I succeed?" Decisive action breaks the chains of overthinking. Remember, every giant leap forward comes from small, consistent steps. Embrace those steps. Each action you take propels you closer to your aspirations. Feel that power rising within you. You have the ability to transform idleness into achievement. Refuse to let the currents of life determine your path. You're meant to thrive, not merely survive. Make the conscious choice to be the captain of your ship. What will you chart today? What legacy will you create through purpose? Make a vow to yourself, no more drifting. Choose, commit, and act. With clarity and determination, claim the course that leads to your dreams. The time to begin is now. Don't wait for opportunities to knock. Build the door and walk through it. Your journey to fulfilling your potential starts here. What's the strangest secret? It's that we become what we think about. Think about that for a moment. Your mind is a fertile ground waiting for you to plant seeds. If you don't plant purpose, gratitude, and belief, what will take root? Fear will sprout. Doubt will flourish. You are in control of this garden, able to weed out negativity and nurture positive growth. Consider what fills your thoughts daily. Are you allowing weeds to choke your dreams? It's time for a radical transformation. You possess the power to shape your inner landscape. But that power requires discipline. Think of your mind as a garden. Without consistent care, it becomes overrun. When you actively choose to cultivate thoughts aligned with your intentions, you replace uncertainty with strength and clarity. Now, visualize this. Every moment, you are at a crossroads. Each thought is a choice. Will you feed the plants that nourish your aspirations, or the weeds that suffocate your potential? The choice lies within you. No longer passively allow situations or fears to decide your mental state. Take a stand. Be the gardener of your own consciousness. When you recognize this truth, you awaken to the understanding that the wealth of your mind is either growing you or destroying you. This realization can ignite a fire within you. Every time you choose to think positively or visualize your success, you reinforce your belief in yourself. Every day you commit to this discipline, you cultivate an abundance instead of a wilderness. Let's shift to action. Ideas alone won't cut it. Ideas need execution. If you stop at intention, you are merely daydreaming. It's time to bridge the gap between thought and result. This is where many falter, caught in the loop of hesitation, paralyzed by fear. Break that cycle. Embrace the discomfort of taking action, however small. Each step you take is a powerful declaration. I am creating my reality. Recognize this moment as clarifying. Are you ready to plant the seeds of your future? To take the reins of your mental garden? As you cultivate discipline, watch your life transform. You're not just living, you're flourishing. So stand tall and seize the power of your mind. Prune what doesn't serve you and help your dreams thrive. The strangest secret lies in your hands. Now, nurture it. Action is your great separator. It's not enough to simply think about your dreams. You must take decisive steps to bring them to life. Too many people get caught in the web of intention, letting ideas swirl in their minds while the world spins by. But here's the stark truth. Intentions do not produce results. Action does. Pause for a moment. Reflect on your own life. How often have you found yourself overthinking, hesitating, or procrastinating in the face of opportunity? Those patterns don't create the future you desire. They cement your current status quo. Do you want to live in a cycle of uncertainty and doubt, or will you break free? The choice is yours. Imagine standing on the brink, ready to leap into your aspirations. Fear will always whisper doubts. What if you fail? It asks. Counter that fear with resolve. What if I succeed? Realize that every action you take, no matter how small, is a massive step towards your dreams. You don't have time to drown in contemplation. Today is your canvas, waiting for the brushstrokes of your determination. Shift from being passive to being proactive. Each moment spent dwelling on what could go wrong is a moment stolen from taking a step forward. Every single productive action compounds, like drops of rain filling a vast ocean. You are capable of creating torrents of progress in your life when you take responsibility and move forward boldly. Now envision embracing discomfort as you act. Each small step makes you stronger. Each resolved moment strengthens your foundation. Opportunities will not wait for you to feel ready. They thrive on action. So ask yourself, what action can you take today? And as you rise to this challenge, understand that the greatest victories live beyond your comfort zone. Success belongs to those who dare to act, to make mistakes, and to push past hesitation. Remember, setbacks are not signs of failure. They are merely moments of clarity, pushing you to question, do I truly want this? Step into your power. Let this be the moment you break free from the cycle of indecision. Embrace action as your ally. Forge your path and let the world bear witness to what you can achieve. Your future isn't waiting. It's demanding you to move. So, act. Boldly, decisively, purposefully. Your time is now. Success is a journey, not a sprint. The river of your aspirations flows not with thunderous roars, but with the quiet strength of persistence. It's what you do daily that shapes your reality, not the grand, explosive moments you often dream of. Every small effort, every minute spent moving forward, forces the obstacles to mold and shift. Do you realize that quitting is a habit just as much as persistence is? When faced with challenges, it's easy to retreat. But consider this. Every setback is life's question. Do you really want this? Each obstacle is purposefully placed along your path, nudging you to dig deeper, to fight harder, to prove your commitment. Reflect on your past experiences. How often have you been tempted to turn back? Have you noticed that the times you decided to persist, despite uncertainty, were the moments that defined your strength? Each instance of grit builds your resilience, layering one moment upon another until you become a fortress of determination. Now, take control. Look back at the goals you've set. Are you chipping away at them every day, or are you stalling, playing it safe? The choice is yours. Embrace the power of persistence. It's the quiet commitment to your vision that will carve your success from stone. Imagine a river, slowly wearing away the toughest rock. It doesn't rush, it flows. Let that be your method. When frustration creeps in, remind yourself, this is part of the process. Growth is rarely comfortable, it's often painful. Yet the strength you gain from pushing through is unparalleled. Look at persistence, not just as a trait, but as a pratique. It's about showing up every day with resolve in your heart and clarity in your mind. Now ask yourself, how bad do you want it? If the answer resonates within you, allow that desire to fuel your actions. Let your commitment shine through every aspect of your life. You're not just chasing dreams. You're forging your destiny with moments of persistence. Reclaim your narrative. Trust the process. Harness that quiet power. Each step brings you closer to your triumph. Embrace the journey and remember, persistence is your most faithful companion. Stay the course, and nothing can stand in your way. Your future is not just waiting. It's being crafted by your unwavering resolve. You stand at the edge, a precipice of possibility. It's time to burn the boats behind you. No more half-hearted attempts or safety nets. This is the moment to commit fully, because that's where real success lies, in the unwavering choice to go all in. A part of you may still cling to that escape route. Maybe it's the fear of failure or the comfort of familiarity. But consider this, how often have you looked back and realized that the very plans you kept tucked away were the ones that held you back? Today, strip away that permission to retreat. Embrace the power of commitment. You've already learned that drifting leads to missed opportunities. Each day you danced around your goals created an indistinguishable haze where dreams fade. But now, it's time for clarity. You must decide. Will you be the architect of your destiny, or a mere spectator in someone else's story? When you burn the boats, you sever ties with uncertainty. You cement your determination. Every moment you hesitate, you give worry a chance to dictate your outcome. But when you leap off that metaphorical cliff, driven by purpose, you'll notice the ground beneath your feet begin to shift. Each step forward transforms doubt into fuel for your ambition. Ask yourself, how badly do you want your dreams? You've already claimed your thoughts, turning them into a fertile ground for success. Now it's time to act decisively. You're not just planting seeds, you're cultivating a vibrant garden where perseverance thrives. Visualize your future, the one crafted by your unwavering commitment. Picture every challenge as an opportunity, every fear as a stepping stone. Know that true success isn't about the absence of mistakes. It's about how fiercely you pursue your goals amidst them. So what will it be? Will you step away from your escape plan and dive into the depths of your potential? This is your call to action. Refuse to be a bystander in your own life. Commit fully, burn the boats. Because once you do, the winds of change will carry you toward an extraordinary destiny. The power you seek isn't waiting. It has always lived within you, ready to rise in the face of all that you desire. The journey begins today. Amid the storm of life's challenges, you have the power to remain anchored. When chaos swirls around you, remember, external turmoil does not dictate your internal state. Those who thrive are those who cultivate calm certainty within. Picture yourself standing firm as the winds howl, confident in your ability to navigate the tempest that threatens to derail you. Now, reflect on your own reactions in times of stress or criticism. Have you succumbed to emotional volatility, allowing fleeting feelings to cloud your judgment? Each time you react impulsively, you hand over your power. But when you choose to respond with strategic calm, you reclaim control. This is your moment to rise above the emotional brink. The world will throw challenges your way, but your growth occurs at the intersection of pressure and poise. Visualize your response as a tightly held rope. The tighter you grip it in fear, the more frayed that thread becomes. Let it unravel. Choose composure. Every breath you take in a moment of chaos is a step toward mastery. Breathe deeply and watch your worries fade. Calm your mind to clear your path. This is not merely about suppressing emotions, it's actively tuning into your higher self. What would your finest version do in the face of turmoil? Would they lash out? Or would they pause, assess, and then act? You're learning to respond, not react, transforming emotional chaos into focused resolve. When you face adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Turn obstacles into opportunities. Every challenge is a catalyst for growth, a chance to test your newfound resilience. Allow setbacks to strengthen you, not weaken you. Each moment of composure is a victory that adds to your momentum. Embrace this mental shift. Let it wash over you, purifying doubt and fear. As you practice this internal calm, you'll notice a remarkable transformation, a steadiness that radiates outwards, attracting the success you seek. Your journey of self-mastery is unfolding. As you cultivate this tranquil strength, you begin to see clearly. Beyond the chaos lies clarity, purpose, and the undeniable truth. You hold the reins. The external world may be unpredictable, but your inner fortress stands resolute. With this calm certainty, you can forge ahead with confidence guiding your every step. Picture this: every word you whisper to yourself shapes your reality. Your inner dialogue is a powerful architect, crafting the very foundation of your life. When you speak to yourself, what do you say? Are those words supportive or critical? Do you elevate your spirit or drag yourself down into doubt? Let's bring this into focus. Negative self-talk is a thief, stealthily robbing you of confidence, ambition, and joy. It lingers in the shadows, telling you that you're not enough, that you'll fail, or that your dreams are out of reach. But here's the truth. You can reclaim your narrative. You have the power to rewrite your script. Consider your daily conversations with yourself. Imagine them as a soundtrack to your life. Are they inspiring melodies or dissonant noise? Consciously shift that dialogue. Replace self-doubt with affirmations. Speak to yourself as a champion, not a victim. When faced with challenges, say, I can handle this. I am capable. I'm on my journey to greatness. Now confront this pivotal moment. You become what you think about. Transition from self-reproach to self-command. This is not about ignorance. This is about empowerment. Hold yourself accountable for the thoughts you cultivate. When fear whispers, you can't, transform it into, I will. Each empowering word plants a seed of success in your fertile mind. Recognize your growth. As you strengthen this inner dialogue, a remarkable transformation occurs. You begin to see that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities for growth. Each time you affirm your worth, you fortify your resilience. Trust in this process. Speak love, encouragement, and strength into your life, and watch as the world responds in kind. Dedicate today to mastering your inner conversation. Challenge the old scripts that no longer serve you. Replace them with narratives that resonate with resilience, clarity, and ambition. You have the authority to create the experience you desire. Embrace this role. Feel the shift as you rise. Step into your power, knowing that you are the architect of your destiny. Each thought matters. Each word matters. Transform your inner voice, and you will watch the magnificent blueprint of your dreams come to life. The journey of self-mastery starts within you. It begins now. Success isn't a mystery. It's a roadmap laid out by those who walk the path before you. Look around. The titans of industry, the champions, the disruptors, they leave clues. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need to study it, understand its mechanics, and apply that knowledge to your journey. What habits are you cultivating? Who are you modeling your choices after? As you refine your approach, remember this: success is predictable. It's not about luck or chance. It's about deliberate action taken in alignment with your goals. Emulate those who exemplify the success you desire. Think of your role models. What qualities do they possess? What actions have they taken? Break down their strategies. You don't need to upend your world to achieve great things. Instead, mirror the practices that lead them to greatness. Adapt their mindset, embrace their discipline, and integrate their work ethic into your life. Now here's the turning point. Stop winging it. Start observing. Pay attention to how successful people think, how they respond to challenges, and what drives their relentless pursuit. Don't be a passive spectator. Dive deep, ask questions, and seek insights that resonate with your aspirations. This is more than imitation. This is an intelligent refinement of your own path. As you study and model, you'll uncover your unique approach. You're not stripping away your identity. You're enhancing it. You're fortifying your foundation with proven tactics. Reflect on this moment. Can you feel the shift? Every bit of knowledge you gather becomes a building block in your structure of success. Success is not just about having the right resources, it's about being resourceful. Adapt and overcome. Find ways to apply what you've learned in ways that align with your personal vision. As you embrace this modeling mindset, you'll discover clarity and confidence. You're not just floating in uncertainty, you're navigating with purpose. Success is not an accident, and neither is your journey. You hold the blueprint. So get ready. Cultivate your influences wisely. Let their lessons forge your unique path. Acknowledge that greatness isn't solely reserved for the extraordinary. It's attainable for anyone willing to learn and act. Your journey awaits. The evidence of success is everywhere. Lean in and take it. Your time to shine is now. Life doesn't merely happen to you. It flows through you. Each moment presents an opportunity to shape your reality, to become the creator rather than the victim of your circumstances. Are you ready to seize that truth? Imagine stepping into a room where every shadow is a fear you've had, fears of failure, rejection, inadequacy. Now, envision turning the lights on. Suddenly, those shadows dissipate, revealing the reality you've crafted. The power to manifest your desires lies firmly in your grasp. In this pivotal moment, acknowledge that you are the cause, not the effect. External circumstances are simply reflections of your inner state. Have you been waiting for permission to act, or looking for the ideal moment to pursue your dreams? Those days are over. The time for excuses and dependence is gone. Reflect on the journey you've undertaken. You've recognized the silent laws that govern your success. You've learned to align your thoughts meticulously with your goals, deciding not to drift, but to navigate with unwavering resolve. You've cultivated a mind that disciplines itself and takes action while others linger in intention. You've embraced persistence, carving out your path like a river, whittling away at rock. Now it's about total ownership. Break away from the narrative of what happens to me, and embrace the empowering truth of what I choose to create. When challenges arise, and they will, do not succumb to despair. Instead, recognize them as opportunities for growth. You hold the pen. Write your story boldly. Allow this newfound clarity to propel you. Each action, thought, and conversation shapes the tapestry of your existence. Speak power into your life. Speak resilience. You are the architect. It will not be handed to you. Visualize the life you desire every single day. Align your words and actions with that vision, and persistence shall carve your path. As you step forward, understand this. The power you seek has always lived within you. It grows stronger every time you declare your intentions, every time you act with purpose, every time you choose to respond rather than react. You've traversed this journey, from drifting to commanding your fate. Embrace this transformation. The world is waiting. Now, more than ever, you are poised to shine. Live with intention, create with conviction, and nothing can stop you. Your destiny is yours for the making. Go forth and create your reality.